Barapullah is the pilot region for NCT of Delhi. Barapullah Basin is situated on the western bank of the Yamuna River and is on the southern part of NCT of Delhi. The basin is surrounded by River Yamuna on the east, Haryana state on the south, and Najafgarh Basin on the north and west sides. The areas in this basin are completely urbanized. In this basin, Barapullah drain is the biggest drain which carries almost 80% of the storm water from this region and outfalls into River Yamuna. The total catchment area of this Barapullah Basin is 376.27 square kilometer. Barapullah Basin is in the floodplain of River Yamuna. The basin fully or partially covers 5 districts of NCT of Delhi. The southern part of the Barapullah catchment is on higher elevation level as compared to the northern part of the catchment because of the existence of hilly areas in the southern part. The natural terrain of the flow is in southeast direction, that is towards River Yamuna. The type of soil present in the entire basin region is sandy and clay soil. The land use for this region is broadly divided into cropland, urban river and water bodies, grass and fallow lands. The basin region is the highly urbanized region in Delhi with approx 30% of total area contributing to built up land use. It is clearly visible from the inadequacy of 3 water networks, that is water supply, sewage system and storm water, that how much water resources are unsafe in Delhi, and the most polluted stretch is clearly as shown. As we can see that the water security needs covers the resilience, health, ecosystem and productive economies, whereas the main water risks are population growth, climate variability and change, land use change, urbanization, poverty, natural disasters. And what are the water security outcomes that we all are looking forward is the availability, access and safe use of the drainage morphology of Delhi is defined in a large measure by the Aravalli foothills and connected outcrops, and under these influences a principally easterly storm water movement is indicated from the higher elevations in the west towards Yamuna in the east. In contrast, the region to the east of Yamuna is low-lying and was originally a part of the Yamuna floodplain. Where sewage treatment plants dot the cityscape, all this has meant little. The sewage plants are not being used to capacity, and there lies the problem. Illegal discharge of sewage, even from seaward localities into the drain, is a big issue. Going by a report by UNESCO, over 70% of the pollution in Yamuna is caused by the dumping of sewage in these drains. On August 21st, 2019, the first big flood spell of monsoon season of 2019 has passed through Delhi. The river swelled to cross first warning level 204 meter and then danger level of 204.83 meter at Old Railway Bridge, Delhi. The delayed and much awaited flood spell hit the city after highest ever recorded discharge of 8.28 lakh cubic water for 2 hours. The British era TWB barrage, some 6 km upstream of HKB, was washed away in 2010 floods. The water level in 1978, September 2010 and June 2013, the year in which Kedarnath deluge happened, had crossed the level of 207 meters. More than 14,000 people living in low-lying areas along the Yamuna in the city have been evacuated by the government and shifted to rehabilitation camps. The lake, covering an area of 58,515 square meter and with an effective depth of 2.20 meter, dried up a few decades back because the storm water drains that fed it were diverted due to construction work, a shrinking catchment area because of urban development and new residential colonies added to its misery. Though the lake used to fill up during the monsoon season, July to September, it could not hold the water for long. Restoration happened by the British environmental engineer and founder of Evolve Engineering, Tarun Sebastian Nanda, and Debayani Panja, a project manager, came to the lake's rescue by proposing a solution which is both cost effective and natural floating wetlands. The idea behind the floating wetland is that the plant on the islands will absorb the nutrients present in the water body, thereby cleaning the lake in a natural way. And this was stated by Nanda in a very famous interview. The 2 into 2 square meter islands cost about rupees 5,000 each and float on a plastic bottles which are discarded. These wetlands naturally purify the water. These wetlands function as a biofilter and remove environmental pollutants using biological processes. The engineers also harness solar energy and built a floating aerator which increases the amount of oxygen in the lake. To achieve enhanced water security in NCT of Delhi, the India Collaborative proposes to undertake a 4-level approach. The water availability in Upper Yamuna Basin up to Etawah will be analyzed through the current water availability assessment using hydrological modeling including environmental flows, current status of water pollution, and the projected climate change availability in Upper Yamuna Basin up to Etawah. The 4-level approach starts with the NCT of Delhi, in which there will be water audit, groundwater system analysis, review of regulatory systems including policies, missions, and development plans, evaluation of water supply and treatment facilities, water quality analysis, water body rejuvenation, and a study of water values held by organizations and cultural societies in general. Next level comes to pilot area, that is Barapullah Basin, in which pilot area water security includes water supply, sewerage network, storm drains, and urban flooding water quality, formulation of GIS framework, and the real-time urban flooding warning system for pilot area. And the third level, that is the IIT Delhi campus, in which we will be assessing the water security from water supply, sewerage network, storm drains, and urban flooding, in which water quality of township of IIT Delhi campus will be calculated and the formulation of GIS framework. The outcomes are expected as extended and improved network of water supply and sewerage in NCT of Delhi and the pilot areas, equitable and effective management of water resources by government by striking a balance between meeting needs of the people and the environment, appropriate governance and regulatory frameworks that enables better integration of policies and plans across the state government departments in Delhi, UP, Rajasthan and Haryana, and a more efficient use of water by the general public.